and now we're gone.
I gotta put it behind us. It's all about layers. It's all about the layers.
It's about layers.
Primarily critical.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Primarily Critical, a movies at an after party. That's what it.
If you have not seen this film, we suggest that you do so before listening any further.
We got spoilers, trivia, and opinions like crazy, and we can't wait to share them with you.
Good, bad, new, old, weird, or gross.
We pass judgment on them all.
Today we're breaking the puppet mold one silly string at a time. My name is Steve. I'm here with
Greg
and
Christian.
This is Christian's pick.
The Happytime Murders. You can find it on Netflix.
You can find it on Netflix, yes. It is a Netflix special. I think it'll always be there.
I always like saucy puppet shows.
Saucy puppet shows. That was very saucy.
Yeah.
It was very saucy.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go.
I went to go see Avenue Q, which was a puppet show play that's sort of like Sesame Street, but the puppets are behaved the same way.
Okay.
As in this.
What's
There's
it called?
So nothing like Sesame
Avenue
Street.
Q.
Avenue Q.
I think it's Avenue Q. There's a song from it. You can look it up on the internet. It's called "The Internet Is for Porn."
Mm-hmm.
That
Not lying.
sounds vaguely familiar.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just admitted that on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's okay. I won't edit it.
Were you seriously offended? Did this push all the right buttons? I thought this was the best kind of horrible.
I thought it brought the right amount of mix of puppets and
Disgusting
real-time
behavior
whatever.
and-
I thought it was a little much.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was a little much. This silly string semen spewing all over the room. And,
was the best part? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
And there was a moment, shall we say, where they were in the porn store, right? And he's talking to his buddy, right? Sure, porn star, whatever. There's a bunny in the background, chilling out, and then you see behind the curtain, right? They're making their own porn, and there is an octopus milking a cow, all the others at the same time, and it's just. It's so. I had to pause it and I had to soak it all in. It was a lot. It was a lot of juice in that scene, and I don't know. It seemed like maybe that's the whole point, though. They were like, that was the whole point. Yeah.
It was like, let's see how dirty we can be, but it's just puppets.
It's just puppets.
Just felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad? Yeah, exactly. They must have had a blast making this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. And I really love that they showed some behind-the-scenes stuff at the end of the credits.
Yeah.
Where they had the green screen and the people who were dressed in green cloth, and then the guy lifting weights, the two people lifting up the weights for him were holding a green dowel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Amazing.
There was... They didn't skip on the story. There was enough there to hang your hat on.
Yeah. It was basic, but it was good.
It was yeah. Did anybody see the flip coming? There was the love interest, and there was one point where we see her pubic hairs. We see that they're purple, right? And sure enough, there's a flashback to when he accidentally shot that dude in the street, and I didn't connect the dots. Did anybody? You guys connect the dots?
No. This was one of those, the surprise endings that I sort of didn't see.
Right.
Some other one I kind of thought, or other movies, for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I think also because it was puppets. Right? Puppets is the right term?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not Muppets.
Not Muppets. No, obviously not. But. It was a happy, fun time. Oh, hey, look at that!
It's a happy time.
A happy time. Yes. So
there's a lot of comparison to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right?
Yes.
The real people living in a cartoon world and the mesh between them, and right off the bat, we've got those kids beating up the guy performing on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're. This is Los Angeles, but half the people are puppets.
Is there a racist idea in this movie? So like,
oh yeah,
because our dude punches that kid, right?
Yeah,
Punches that kid in the face. because they're beating up the puppet,
Yeah.
but then the puppet gets up and I'm just going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I love making people laugh. Right? And then, even if they're kicking the crap out of them, apparently.
Yeah.
So there's
The Rosa Parks thing's going on there, yeah.
there's a thing where you like don't be racist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
unless it's a puppet.
it's puppet. It's,
Right now, I don't know.
It's okay because
Like,
it's a
where's your
puppet.
line?
Yeah. No.
No. There's drug addiction. They tackle that too. Melissa McCarthy, Detective Connie Edwards, has a drug addiction because she has a liver. She has a Muppet liver, so she can handle
High sugar.
high sugar.
Yeah, but it's like super concentrated
Super sugar.
right?
Yeah. It's like it'll kill a man or a normal person,
A human, yeah.
a human, but it doesn't kill Connie.
Because, spoiler,
She's got a Muppet liver.
There you
She's
go.
part Muppet.
she's puppet. Love it.
And that goes all the way back to when he shot that dude in the street. My God, it's all tied together. Shall we get into the trivia? I'm struggling here, guys. I gotta say. Brian Henson's, Mr. Jim Henson's son, worst day on set was when he had to play Crab. He had to get inside a trash can so that he could direct while operating the voice of Crab. While he was in there, he suddenly felt something cold and liquid creeping down his neck and back. A crew member who thought it was a real trash can had carelessly thrown a half bottle of beer. Why are you drinking beer on set?
Beer on set?
My God, what kind of set was this?
They didn't show all the outtakes and behind the scenes.
It's 2
that
o'clock in the
happens,
afternoon.
right?
Everybody's
You know, like,
wasted.
Yeah.
he was just the guy holding the bars, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have any lines, so.
Yeah.
You got to get super creative when you're doing a Muppet, right?
Well, I guess so.
And you gotta crawl into spaces that you wouldn't normally crawl into, and you find a way to be off camera but still do the things you want to do with a puppet. Mind-boggling, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Mind-boggling.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy. So, okay, the title chosen for the Italian release, Pupazzi Senza Gloria, translates to Inglorious Puppets, a spoof on Inglorious Bastards, which is a movie I haven't seen, so I can't really comment on it.
didn't
I know
like it.
Nothing
you're
like
probably
it.
going to zap me. No?
Sucked.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I
You
have.
did- Oh, you didn't like
Yeah.
it?
I didn't want.
It's Tarantino, right?
I want 2 hours of my life back.
Oh.
Yeah, he hated it, but I.
We're not talking about the
not.
Muppet movie. We're talking about
Inglourious
the
Basterds.
Inglourious Basterds movie. Okay, yeah.
Wave off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you like Tarantino?
I've seen the bar scene, and that's the only thing I know about because he does this. No, he does this.
Yeah, a German would
instead
never.
of this. German and Europeans always count small into the thumb, and the Americans,
Yeah,
North
one,
Americans,
the Americans would say 3, and the Germans would say 3.
and everyone's like, "Fuck, we're all dead."
Yeah.
Pardon the language. Oh, bleep that.
No, it's all good. We're keeping it. Next.
This is the first theatrical film Brian Henson has directed since Muppet Treasure Island, 1996. I have not seen Muppet Treasure
I have
Island.
not seen it either.
I thought I had seen all the Muppet movies. But
I will
guess
not admit that I have seen it.
I guess
so
I have not.
I have not seen that.
Oh, we suck as movie critics.
No, we could put
Don't-
that on the list to do next.
Yeah, we could.
See?
We could. We could. That's great. See, he's already making plans to stick around. I
Yeah,
love
well,
this
that's
guy.
true. It depends on the
On the
viewer count.
A total of 125 puppets are in this film, with 40 specifically created for it. All the sets were built so that puppeteers could stand on the floor and operate the puppets as if they were standing with straight arms. The floor of the sets came up in pieces, so the human actors had a 2-foot margin to stay on their path.
Or they would fall into a big hole.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they like I was saying, they probably created the whole thing.
They probably wouldn't take that anyways, and then they just put some puppets action in there or something like
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
like you said, editing is expensive, right?
They can't, well, time consuming, especially. Yeah.
Did you see they built a whole green screen, like, airplane engine?
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that in the credits?
Oh, maybe I did.
Yeah, so when the puppet's getting sucked into the airplane engine, he's hanging on to it, all of that is fake, but they made a cardboard replica of an airplane engine all colored green, so they could put that in later, and they just manipulate the puppet up against this. Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool.
Kubo and the Two Strings did a bit of that right at the end of the credits. They showed one of the scenes where the big skeleton lunges at somebody, and all the setup that all time lapse, so you can see them just moving frenetically, and then it goes, "Rah!" and you're like, That's 4 seconds of movie footage, and it took them 2 hours to set it up.
Yeah. Crazy town.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Super amazing. Well, I really wanted this movie to blow my way, and so maybe that was my fault. Maybe I went into this movie expecting too much. But I mean, really, it didn't let down, did it?
No.
They went all in. They went all in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wouldn't you agree,
Yeah.
Christian?
If you had a chance, go see Avenue Q, too.
You watched the sex shop part too soon. Maybe they should put it further back, and then you would have been fine. After that, it seems the octopus
Steven's a
scene. You're kind of like,
sensitive boy.
I'm a sensitive.
yeah.
Cows shouldn't be doing that with octopuses.
Oh my god! This is
Steven.
mind blowing.
They're both made of styrofoam. It's okay, Steven.
Yeah. It's a movie.
There's somebody for everyone.
Yeah.
Somebody for that's what I learned from this. There's somebody for everyone,
Yep.
even octopuses and cows. My name is Steve. I'm here with
Greg
and
Christian.
Next week Monday at noon we're doing
Chef.
Chef.
That was my pick.
That was his pick.
Yeah.
Without spoilers, please tell us.
No spoilers. I just I like eating, and it seemed up my avenue.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about it. Monday at noon, and I'll have the website up and running right away, and that would be primarylycritical.com. Peace!
Primarily